If you're a Capital One customer, you need to watch this because Capital One just came through with a settlement to pay its customers $425 million for their wrongdoing. Now, with Capital One, they were targeting their customers with false advertising and also additionally not paying them the interest that they were owed. So in this video, I'm going to break down what this lawsuit settlement is and how you can find out if you're eligible for a payment and what you must do in order to receive that payment and some of the steps you can check to see if you are actually eligible. So let's first break down what is this lawsuit all about.
Now, the new federal lawsuit that accuses Capital One of deliberately underpaying interest to millions of customers. Our chief business correspondent, Rebecca Jarvis, is here. Got those details? Good morning.
Absolutely. Good morning, Robin. Guys, nice to see you. And you probably know their ad campaign that ends with the question, what's in your wallet? Well, the government says millions of Capital One customers should have a lot more in their wallets. The Consumer Federal Protection Bureau alleges Capital One cheated its customers out of more than $2 billion in interest by creating two nearly identically named savings accounts, 360 Savings and 360 Performance Savings. The difference, that Performance Savings account offered interest rates 14 times higher than the other one. The government accuses Capital One of misleading customers about the higher interest Performance account and even banning employees from telling existing customers about it. So they could have switched and made more interest. They didn't tell them, according to the government.
And according to the government, they also, Capital One, misled customers about having one of the highest interest rates.
Yes, the advertising is what the government is focusing on here. And the government, Robin, alleges that Capital One advertised that 360 savings account as having one of the nation's best and highest interest rates. Meantime, the bank actually froze the rate on those accounts. Capital One is vigorously denying the allegations. They say the government is following a recent pattern of filing 11th hour lawsuits ahead of a change in administration. The bank also says it marketed the 360 Performance Savings product widely, including on national television. The feds are requesting a jury trial here, and Capital One says it will vigorously defend itself.
A lot of people are going to be looking at their account very closely.
Yes.
All right, Becca.
Now, in this situation, Capital One had two types of savings account, and they were marketing it to customers, and they were even committing false advertisements because they were even saying they had the highest interest rate in the industry to offer. And that wasn't even true. And they also made sure that they told their actual employees not to inform the customers of the knowledge of the two similar name but different customer deposit savings accounts because they did not want them to make the right choice to get the highest interest paying account. So now with Capital One, this settlement was in the works through a lawsuit through the CFPB, but the CFPB being taken over by the Trump administration, they have had a lot of pressure and they actually initially dropped this lawsuit earlier on in 2025, but the actual class action lawsuit went on. And now there has been a settlement that was reached.
Capital One customers could soon be getting some money as part of a multi-million-dollar class action settlement. The $425 million settlement involves the bank's popular 360 savings accounts. The lawsuit claims the company cheated millions of people out of more than $2 billion in interest. Anyone who had an account between September of 2019 and June 16th of 2025 is eligible for payment. The final settlement still needs to be approved by a judge, and a hearing is scheduled for next month.
Those depositors say that they were falsely promised increased interest rates on 360 savings accounts. Now, that suit claims that the account had a fixed rate of 0.3%, while a different higher yield account with better rates was not actually adequately advertised to them. $300 million of that settlement will be going to the depositors to make up that difference in the lost interest compared to the higher yield account. The rest of that money, well, it's going to be going to depositors with currently open 360 savings accounts.
Now, if you were a Capital One customer and you had one of these Capital One 360 saving accounts, here's how you can check if you're eligible for this payment. Step one, confirm you had the right account. The lawsuit involves Capital One 360 saving, the older and lower rate account. It does not involve the 360 performance saving, the higher rate product. Checking accounts, CDs, credit cards. If you had a 360 savings account between roughly 2019 through 2025, you may fall within the class period. Step two, check your account history. Log into your Capital One account or check old statements and look for account name, 360 savings, open and close date, interest rate history. If you close the account, you still may qualify if you held it during the class period. Step three, watch for settlement notices. If you qualify, you will likely receive email notice, mail letter, or a secured message in your Capital One account. Settlement administrators usually notify eligible customers directly. Be cautious of scams. Always verify links through official sources. Step four, check the official settlement website. There will be an official statement website run by a court-appointed administrator. On that site, you can enter in your name and email, look up eligibility, submit updated contact information, see payment timelines. Step five, do you need to file a claim? In many bank settlements, if you are a current or former account holder, payment may be automatic. No claim form required. Payment may be sent by check, direct deposit, or account credit. However, if your contact info change, you may need to update it. Now, if you close your account, you want to go to that website and make sure you update your contact information. I will leave the link to that website below so you can check on your status for this payment. So make sure that you're constantly checking and looking out for these notices. And everyone can use all the money they can get right now, especially if you've been cahoots by Capital One. So hopefully this information was helpful. If you have questions or comments, leave it in the comments section. More detailed questions for me, you can go to my website and all your questions go directly to my cell phone. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned.